Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time being here. My name is Melissa. This is Empowered Gems Tarot, and in today's reading, we're going to be looking into what is next in love for you in the upcoming month of July. So this reading will kind of give a general overview of what it's looking like this upcoming month as it pertains to love and romance and all matters of the heart. Remember that this is a general collective reading on YouTube, so messages will vary in how specifically they will resonate with each individual viewer out there. As a best practice, as you're viewing the reading, if anything feels confusing or doesn't really feel as though it fits your personal situation the way you know it to be, just take those as signs that those are not your messages and respect that they're for someone else out there in the collective that's also viewing your chosen reading. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, sometimes those can be better, or most times I would say those can be better in getting a more specific and accurate read on your own personal energy and situation. If you want to book one with me, the link to my website is in the description box down below. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and select your reading. So we've got a choice between 3 for today's pick a card. If you're drawn to reading number 1, we're working with the Shaman card. If you're drawn to reading 2, we have the Tear. And if you're drawn to reading 3, we have Kairos. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about the upcoming month of July and what you need to know about your love life. Go ahead and select the card that you feel the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will skip you ahead to your chosen reading. See you there. Hey group 1, welcome to your love reading for the month of July. You guys selected the Shaman archetype card. This is going to be your reading. So starting off with our overall energy for the month ahead, we do have obviously the Shaman, which we'll touch on in a minute. We have chemistry. And we also have reconciliation coming through as well. Okay, group 1. So let's jump in. So with the Shaman being here kind of like at the heart of the month, really kind of being the overall energy or archetype that I kind of see you guys embodying this month, this is a really beautiful, magical, intuitive, healing energy. Okay, so I feel like a lot of my group 1 viewers, I think you guys have done a lot of inner work. I really feel like you have taken your healing journey very seriously. I think you've been very intentional about focusing on your healing. I think you also have been, like, some of you guys could even be like a healer to others, like in more of a mentorship type of capacity as well. Like you support other people's healing through your wisdom and the study and the knowledge that you've acquired on your own personal healing journey. The Shaman is also highly intuitive, right? So it can talk about like psychic visions. It can talk about like, you know, seeing things that others might not be able to perceive, right, on the surface. So I feel like that is going to be really at the forefront of your month, group 1, when it comes to love. I do see there is this energy of a connection here that's kind of hitting us right at the beginning, right? So we have the strong magnetic attraction with chemistry. We also have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So it feels like there is somebody here. There is a connection here that's kind of prominent for you throughout the month of July. Someone that you're going to feel really attracted to, and potentially also someone from your past. So let's keep going. What else, Spirit? What's next in love? The month of July for group 1. So I'm just really curious to kind of see how this Shaman energy plays out for you guys as it pertains to this situation. part of me is just kind of feeling like you guys have healed and evolved into a place where, like, if this is an old person, an old connection, you might actually see this person completely differently now than you did then. You know what I mean? Like, because you've leveled up in your healing. Let's see. Oh, wow. What else, Spirit? What's next in love for group 1 this month? Lots of air. Okay. So lots of air element here, group 1. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming through really strong in this reading. The mental energy and communication. So what is going on? I feel like there is something here at the beginning of July, group 1, where like there's still healing here that you're moving through. I feel like some of you guys may have recently experienced a pretty major loss, and maybe it has to do with this connection, this past connection potentially. But the 3 of Swords can indicate a loss, a heartbreak. You know, like here in this card, we can kind of see what's going on, right? They're mourning the loss of this whale. And when I think of a whale, I think of obviously something big, something that's takes up a lot of space in your life. Whales also sort of like, for some reason, remind me of intuition. I don't know why. Maybe because they're in the water and the water element connects to that for me. It's just almost just feeling like whatever pain or disappointment that you all have suffered through leading up to this month, it's a big loss, but it's helping you to strengthen your relationship to your psychic ability and your intuition. I also kind of wonder if you guys haven't dated someone in a long time because of all this cold energy that's here, right? Like this wintry energy until we get to the end. The energy is very cool, right? Almost like your heart has been on lockdown for some of you guys. But I do see this King of Swords, right? So I wonder if this is the person that you guys are connecting with this month, this person that you feel attracted to, right? This is going to be somebody who's really intelligent. Like I could see this person being very intellectually stimulating for you to be around. You know, they are the air element, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So smart, strategic, intellectually curious, but definitely somebody who's more mental and logical versus somebody who is connected to their heart space. And maybe that's where like there's that attraction to their mind that's here. But I think there's also maybe a little bit of a stalemate as well, because with the 2 of Swords, it's like we're not really making a decision. We're not really moving anywhere. And I feel like it could be because this person tends to be more in their head or more logical versus going with what their heart wants. But I think toward the ending of the month of July, something is warming up here with the sun. Something's warming up. Something's being revealed for you. This iciness, and you can kind of see the sun here, which is interesting, like behind them as they're dueling and kind of in this stalemate energy. The sun is starting to come up. So we kind of go from this darker energy to something warming up and being illuminated for you. So now I need more information. So let's see what else. Group 1. What else, Spirit, can you tell us about love this month for group 1? I could just see like this type of person being kind of hard to read because they are so kind of detached, you know, from their heart. But I feel like what you guys like about them is their mind. Like I'm getting kind of goosebumps as I'm talking about this, so I do think that that's confirmation for some of you. What's next in love, Spirit, for group 1 in the month of July? We have true love, pure love and honest connection. Well, that's beautiful. What else? We have the dating queen. Yes, opportunities, dates, and abundance. Maybe some of you guys have like more than one person that you're interested in here too, because even when I'm looking at this Two of Swords, you have these two guys dueling. I don't know, you guys. Some of you, I keep kind of getting this theme in my readings where like someone out there in my collective, or some of you out there in my collective, have this scenario going on where you've got like more than one person competing for you or interested in you. Because this is now like the third video that I've sat down to pre-record where that theme kind of peeks in. And it's always like two men, like that one is kind of like more fair and the other one has darker features. So it's just really interesting. I'm so curious, group one. If you watch my readings, if you've been resonating with that theme that's been popping in. We do also have passion, chemistry, and passionate feelings. Wow. So I do think that you guys, there's definitely like this chemistry and this passion here. You guys have more than one option. I think there's more than one person that wants your attention this month. There's definitely this King of Swords who's present here. But I also wonder if this King of Swords is like I almost wonder for some of you guys if this King of Swords more so represents like what qualities and traits you're admiring or what you're attracted to right now as well, right? Like maybe some of you guys like someone who's a little bit more communicative or someone who's more logical or intellectually curious or who can kind of intellectually stimulate you, right? So that could be the case for some of you, but there's definitely like this masculine energy here. And there's a lot of passion that's coming through in the overall energy, but it's just so interesting that all of this passionate energy is here in the overall energy, but it's so cold with the tarot, with the exception of the sun. So let's get more info here, Spirit, for group one. Maybe it's just kind of symbolic to like for you guys where you're being a little bit more like, even though you might feel this chemistry, this attraction to whoever this past person is, maybe this King of Swords, I do think that a lot of you guys are maybe taking a more logical and strategic approach to your dating life too, you know, like not getting too attached to anything because you have options. I keep getting goosebumps, group one. So I definitely think that's confirmation for a lot of you guys. What else, Spirit? What's next in love this month for group one? We have romance, wine and dine, get to know each other, and flirting. Okay, so one thing that I do want to say for some of you guys with this Three of Swords, and this may not be for everyone out there, but the Three of Swords can also sometimes talk about like third-party energy, like cheating, infidelity, affairs, things like that, betrayals. So just be mindful and careful. Like if you are trying to avoid those types of situations here. Like somebody that you're interested in could be like married if you're not careful, you know, to ask the right questions. But that might only be for like a couple of you guys out there who already know that there's a situation like that that's been going on in your life, you know. We have past life connection coming through as well. And we have regret, missing you, and self-sabotage. So whoever this person from the past is that's coming back misses you. They regret whatever happened, or they have regrets over the past. I definitely see you guys going out on dates. I see a lot of talking, a lot of communicating. Again, there's this King of Swords here. This is like intellectual stimulation. Someone smart. So that makes me feel excited for you guys that like that. But we do still have water energy coming through. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. To me, this is kind of talking about going with the flow, right? How we were talking about taking a more detached approach to dating and keeping your options open instead of putting all of your eggs in one basket. I think you guys are enjoying the moment. I think you're allowing yourself to have fun, to go on dates with whoever this person is that you're attracted to, but you have more than one option. Someone here, though, is like the chemistry feels very strong. Like I do think there's one person here, this King of Swords, that stands out the most, that you feel very strongly drawn to, very strongly connected to. And it could even be that you and this person have known each other before, like before this lifetime. So their energy feels very familiar and comfortable because of that. All right, so let's just see, group one, what else Spirit wants you to know. Closing messages for your love life this month. We have distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that really speaks to your healing journey that you guys have been on, but also it is talking about trusting your intuition, relying on your faith, and just believing that what's meant for you is for you. That whatever goal that you're seeking to achieve in your love life is possible for you, right? We also have let your personality shine. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. Yeah, so just like allow that bubbly, like whatever it is, like whatever brings you, whatever is colorful about you, Spirit is saying you need to let that shine, because I do think that that is what's making you so magnetic. It's just you guys being your authentic selves this month. You have multiple options. And that might be where this Two of Swords energy is coming in, where we feel a little indecisive, because it's like maybe one option is more intellectually stimulating. Maybe the other one's more chemistry, or maybe one is more passionate and the other one's more logic. Like there's just like a lot of, there's just like different choices that you can make, which is exciting, group ones. It sounds like you're going to have a really interesting and fun month in love. Comment below. Let me know. Are you guys like on the apps? Have you been out and about like dating more? Let me know who you think this King of Swords is for you as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your love reading for the month of July. If you guys selected the tier archetype card, this will be your message. So let's kind of dive into the overall energies for your month ahead in love, just to start us off. So we have the tier. We do have finances and career. And we also have very soon. Okay, group 2. So let's kind of get started. Now, with the tier coming up is kind of like the central theme of your month, group 2. I do feel like this month is bringing some sort of release for you, okay? Because the tier can talk about mourning, it can talk about grieving. It can also, like, it kind of reminds me of just this energy of release, right? Releasing and letting something go through allowing your emotions to just like purge out of you. It reminds me of a rainstorm, right? Like after it rains, rain is a metaphor for purification, right? So there's something in your life this month with love that is needing to be purified, released, grieved, processed through. Okay? Some of you guys might be feeling a little sad this month. I'm not going to lie. Like this is definitely an energy that is more difficult, right? But sometimes this type of purge is needed in order for you to kind of open up. Because I feel like there's something you guys have been holding on to here. Maybe some of you guys have been wanting to have a conversation with someone or to talk about something that's been bothering you and you've been holding it inside. I feel like this is the month where you're going to be able to do that if you allow yourself to. Now, we have a connection here to career. So it's so funny, like with Spirit, because like whenever I ask about a certain topic, sometimes they bring something else in. So there could be a connection to career this month. Maybe there's something with your job or your work where it's impacting your love life or your partnerships. For others of you, there could be somebody at work that this is connected to. Maybe you're dating a coworker or you like a coworker or something like that could be significant here. This card of very soon is saying that it's time to make a very clear decision about what it is that you want moving forward, right? Because I think right now there's an energy of being in limbo because we haven't released and purged and let the thing go that needs to be let go to be able to open ourselves up to whatever is next. So clearly deciding what you want is going to be a theme this month. And once you have that clarity, you're more able to open up to the manifestation that you do desire. Okay, group 2, so let's continue. What's next in love, please, Spirit, for my group 2 viewers? We have the 8 of Wands, fast movement, passion, release with that volcano for sure. We have the Page of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. And we do have a 2 of Cups here at the bottom. So there is an undertone of some partnership here. I'm wondering if whoever this is, it's definitely connected to this release, I feel, for a lot of you guys. You and this person could be very different from each other, right? Or maybe there's some sort of differences here because like this kind of reminds me of the Little Mermaid, right? Because that's literally what it's showing. A human and a mermaid. Very different lives, very different approaches, different worlds that they come from. So I'm wondering if that could be something significant for you guys. But here's the thing, you guys. I feel like this month, it almost feels like more of a focus on self or being single with this 9 of Pentacles being here and the Page of Pentacles, right? Like there is something connected to your career that Spirit is highlighting that you're moving through. Like maybe some of you guys have just started a new job or an internship or started some sort of a new endeavor here. And the focus is kind of more directed onto self with the 9 of Pentacles. This is definitely the single person card, like someone who's happy just being alone. And so maybe that's why we have this undertone of this relationship here, because maybe for some of you guys, I think there is a lot of passion and chemistry with this person. Maybe things kind of started off really quickly, like a whirlwind, but something is being purged, like something is being pushed up or coming to a head with regard to the situation. And I think there's a decision that's needing to be made about like how we're going to move forward with this person or whether or not we're going to be single. That's kind of what I feel. We also have the Knight of Swords coming through as well. This is more about communication and going after something with ambition. So definitely some career stuff layered in with that, but I think kind of going back to what I was saying about the tier, like there's something that needs to be purged that you guys have been holding on to emotionally. And I think just allowing it to come up for you and releasing it is going to open you up to feel more comfortable communicating and talking about it. Also, I do feel like a lot of my group 2 viewers this month are going to be very focused on self-care. Like I could see you doing like a spa day or like something to kind of spoil or pamper yourself this month. Something that you're kind of splurging on that helps you feel more restored. So let's see, group 2. What else, please, Spirit? Can you tell us about love for my group number 2 viewers this month of July? We have fun times, parties, events, and having fun. So there could be, maybe there's some sort of like a work connected event that you guys are attending this month for some of you. If not, I do think with this Eight of Wands, you guys are just kind of pushing yourselves out of your comfort zone, getting out there, having more fun, doing things that bring excitement into your life, you know? We do have true love, pure love, and honest connection. And then we do have the Ice Queen, divorcee, mother, and discernment. We do have the energy of friendship at the bottom of the deck. Friends, acquaintances, and networking. There seems to be more of a focus on friends. Like we're getting that multiple times, friends and work. But then there is still this one-on-one relationship that I see here as well. Like it just kind of gives me this energy, you guys, of like you guys looking for your independence this month. Like looking for independence, spending time with friends. We have the undertone of this person here, but I think that you guys haven't fully decided yet what it is that you're looking for from that relationship. And I see you guys being very, with these swords energies being here, it's very kind of emotionally detached from them, or like taking a more detached or discerning approach. Now, for some of you guys, maybe this is someone that you've gotten divorced from, or someone who's been divorced. Maybe some of you guys are contemplating getting a divorce this month. I don't know. There could be something about an ending to that connection, which is why we have the tear, that kind of grieving energy, you know? Let's see what else we get, Spirit, for group 2. Okay, so the one that flew out face up is this one here. Conflict, confused on how to move forward, arguments and disagreements. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think there's a question of like, how am I going to move forward with this situation? What decision am I going to make? We have karma and karmic partner, past life ties and lessons. Yeah, so I think with the Page of Pentacles here, this was a lesson. You did learn a lesson through this person, or you're currently learning one now. Let's see. And then we have overthinking, triggered, mental prison, and sleepless nights. Yeah. Yeah, so I definitely feel like a lot of my group 2 viewers, we also have the divine masculine energy here at the bottom of the deck. It's just giving me this very zen, like you want to just feel zen, and like there are a lot of moments in this month where I feel like you're focusing more on friends and community, but I think a lot of you guys, I just see you kind of focusing inward on your own healing, self-care. It's almost like this need to disconnect from the partnership or the relationship so that you can gain clarity about what you want to do moving forward with them. For some of you guys, this person may trigger you because they remind you of your mom. Potentially. Just throwing that out there. Okay. So let's continue. We have shedding the old. There's a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you'll be able to see these new prospects. Yes. Like, I just feel like you guys just went through a breakup or something. That's what I feel. Like you just went through a breakup, or you're in kind of limbo with someone. Like whoever this person was, I think you guys have outgrown them, to be honest. And it seems like the focus is more on just self and friends and kind of like getting out there and having fun in other ways besides romantic relationships for now. We have convey your meaning. Reflect on the way that you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart with respect and sincerity. So that could be what needs to be worked on this month, group 2, because I do see a lot of more cold sort of swords energy coming through. And the Ice Queen reminds me of the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is also kind of similar to this. Like, they can be kind of blunt and combative or sharp with their words. Right. So there's a need here to kind of reflect on how you're coming across when you communicate with others about how you're feeling. And it could even just be like when you're communicating with someone, understanding like what it is about it that's triggering you and getting under your skin. Because I think you guys might respond or lash out because you're triggered, maybe leading to like for some of you, it could just lead to like a more combative response than what's warranted for the situation. Or who knows, maybe the person you're talking to is a jerk. Who knows? It could be either way. But there is definitely a message from Spirit here about like being more reflective and introspective on the way that you talk to people so that you can get a better result. Okay. So this is super interesting, group 2. It looks like you're having a single guy or gal summer for sure, focusing on your friendships and whatnot. But comment below. Let me know what's been happening for you in your love life, and I'll see you in the next reading soon, okay? Bye. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your love reading for the month of July. You guys selected this Kairos card, which is super pretty with all this blue. This is going to be your message. So starting us off with the overall energy, we have Kairos, we have healing family issues, and we also have getting to know each other. Cute. Okay, group 3. Okay, so the Kairos archetype can talk about like signs and synchronicities. It can talk about just kind of feeling aligned and synced up. Just sort of like, I feel it's like this very spiritual energy of just trusting your gut and making decisions and just kind of allowing things to fall into place. Some of you guys could also have been like seeing some signs and synchronicities connected to whatever we're about to unpack here in your love life. It definitely feels like you're getting to know someone this month. Like maybe it's someone new or someone you've been kind of casually knowing. You're going to deepen your connection with this person. But there may also be some sort of a tie here to family as well with this. Specifically, what I'm thinking about is maybe for some of you guys, you've been doing some healing work leading up to the month of July around your upbringing, your childhood, things like that. Maybe there's some sort of connection to how that has been impacting your love life. The Kairos does also talk about like divine timing as well. So it just, I don't know. It's hard for me to describe what I'm feeling right now. It feels like what Spirit is telling me about your love life this month is that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Like this healing path that you've been on, whoever this person is that you're getting to know, it feels like everything has been unfolding exactly as it should in the divine timing for you. Maybe blue eyes are a synchronicity for some of you. Someone has blue eyes. I'm noticing that here. So what's happening in love this month for group 3, please, Spirit? Two of Swords. Two of Wands. Ace of Cups. Very cute, group 3. And the Magician as well. Okay. Interesting. We do have the Ten of Pentacles here at the bottom. So this could be very well connected to your family, your legacy, your lineage for some of you. Maybe that's a synchronicity with this person. Like, you know, like Ten of Pentacles is legacy. It's tradition. It's our, you know, we can see all of their ancestors that are gathered here, even some of the ones that are elderly. This almost looks like she's a ghost to me. It could just be the way the painting is, but I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of a synchronicity that's connected with this new person, because I do see new love coming in for you. There's a synchronicity connected with this new love with your lineage. Okay. So what is happening, group 3? Well, I definitely see you having an opportunity for new love, the Ace of Cups. This might come a little bit later on in the month, like mid-July, I would say. You have this opportunity to get to know someone. I do think you're kind of coming into the month with the Two of Swords. Like maybe there hasn't been a lot going on in your love life, or you've been at kind of like a stalemate for a little while here. I definitely feel like you guys are open though. Like with the Two of Wands, like I see you feeling like there's a lot of options, or kind of having this desire to expand your horizons, but maybe not feeling certain about what path we're going to take just yet. There's definitely this wanting of more, this desiring of more, kind of wanting to come out of this stalemate energy. You guys could also be at kind of a stalemate as it pertains to the healing path that you're on as well for some of you. Maybe there's another scenario for some of my viewers out there where you're literally currently like having issues with your family members, right? And this is impacting your love life. And maybe there's just been, we're at a stalemate. Like no one's going to win this argument type of thing. I could see being the case. For some of my group 3 viewers, I do kind of wonder if like family and tradition and legacy are pressures for you in your love life. Because this Ten of Pentacles can sometimes talk about those things being very important, more important than the love, right? It's more about preserving the traditions or the customs, or this is what we do in our culture. Like that type of thing could be something that's impacting you when it comes to love, and maybe causing conflict with family. But you guys want love with the Ace of Cups. Like I don't think that this group is going to be happy with a loveless marriage or a loveless connection just to uphold a tradition, right? And I see this love opportunity coming through for you to open up and get to know someone. So we have the Magician here as well. So the Magician tells me some of you guys, number one, maybe have manifested this person. Like this is the type of person you've been calling in to your life. So it's kind of like your manifestations coming to life. This could also represent qualities and characteristics of the person that you're getting to know. Magician energy is someone who's really resourceful, someone who I would say is highly intelligent, charismatic. They're probably the type of person that knows just how to get what they want in life. So that could be the case as well. But I feel like for a lot of you, you've been manifesting this for a long time. And I don't know that it's a specific person. I just think it's the archetype of maybe the type of person or the type of love opportunity that you've been desiring. Okay. So let's see. Group 3. What's next in love, Spirit, for my group 3 viewers? We have the young female, youthful, fashion, and music. Maybe some of you guys are going to like concerts or like a music festival or something like that this month. Maybe just like feeling really pretty or handsome, like focusing on your physical appearance a little bit more. Embodying a more youthful and lighthearted energy could be significant. We have past life, knowing, deja vu, and past love. That is crazy. Yeah, like there's some sort of synchronicity here, or some sort of deep like inner knowing connected to this new person that's coming into your life, this new love. Maybe your ancestors brought you both together. But then we do also have past love, in the past, and past lover. So for some of you, this could be someone from your past that's coming back around. I think we kind of got that in group 1 a little bit too, with the courting man at the bottom of the deck. So this is uniform, professional male, and friendship. So maybe this is a friend. Someone who's been watching you from the sidelines for a while and been interested. Maybe this person is also a long distance from you. But yeah, I feel like this person wants to come in and take you out on like nice dates. You guys might know them again through friendship, maybe work. Uniform could be like, you know, dressing business, like in a business outfit for work, or like it could even be like this person works in a profession where they have to wear a uniform. So you guys can probably figure out what those are. But yeah, okay, that's interesting. So we have a past life connection, and then we also have past lover coming through. So yeah, maybe this is someone. It's just interesting though, because with the Ace of Cups, this is very much a new love sort of opportunity that I'm getting from this. And I just feel like if this is someone from your past, I feel like it's someone that you might not have really connected with on a deep level before. For a lot of you guys. Like maybe the connection was more surface level. So let's see. Ooh. We have within a few weeks. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is coming soon. Yours is the first one that gave us like a specific timeline, but we're in the timeline of July anyway, so. We have intimacy, lust, passion, and love. We have secret admirer watching you. I have a crush on you. I freaking knew it. You see, this person has been, maybe you guys both have been, but like we have friendship here. Yeah, this is someone that's been like around you, but I feel like they have not really fully made a move, okay? Maybe somebody in a friend group for some of you guys. Ooh, I'm excited. All right, so let's see. What else, Spirit, for group number 3? What else does group 3 need to know about their love life this month, please, Spirit? We have surrounded by prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. So just remember that you guys have so much abundance around you. I do feel like a lot of you guys have been healing for a while, or like working on yourselves for a while. It just, with the Two of Swords, it's just giving me this vibe that maybe you guys haven't dated in a while, or you've been taking a little break to focus on yourself. I think just going out and having fun and just building those connections is really important this month, okay? Let's see. Group 3. We also have a childlike devotion. You are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. So cute. So just kind of continue on your self-love. You know, continue on your self-love, on your healing journey. I definitely feel like this person that's coming in, there is definitely an opportunity for this to grow into something more with the Ace of Cups. It's interesting that this card of intimacy is talking about lust, passion, and love. And with the Two of Swords, I feel like what Spirit is saying, or the Two of Wands, I feel like what Spirit is saying is like this has the potential to go in like many different directions, right? We're just exploring right now. We don't know. But intimacy in and of itself is not a bad thing. Like it's actually a really good thing to explore emotional intimacy with someone. We also have the Be Insightful and Establish card at the bottom of the deck, which says ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. So for you guys, if this is a past person that you have known before and there's like history here, I do think it's going to be really important to focus on what's happening right now versus what's happening in the past. And I also think there's definitely an energy of don't get too ahead of yourself about the future, right? I really feel with this Two of Wands, this is about just kind of wading in the water, like he's doing here, just wading in the water, feeling it out, exploring the vibes, you know? With deja vu and like the Kairos, it just makes me feel like you had some sort of run-in with this person before, and it just, maybe you guys just didn't notice each other like that. But I feel like this person definitely has noticed you for sure. So anyway, I'm excited, you guys. Comment below. Let me know what's been happening in your love life and who you think this is referring to for you, Group 3. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next reading soon. Bye.